morning, everyone. Today we have Ben in the chair. I feel like I have to change my intro. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Do you have any suggestions, Ben?
Why my hair? I'm Ben from Australia. My hair started receding when I was about 26. I'm 33 now. It's been gone since there. So I thought I would bite the bullet. I researched a research team and did my work thorough because I'm a researcher myself.
Good, amazing.
And I picked Jacques for amazing results, and hopefully does the same for me.
Awesome. We're gonna target 4,000 grafts for Ben. We're gonna reinforce half of the scalp, zone 1, zone 2. So he hides it really well. You can't really tell with the hair forward, but we want to have options for him to style the hair any way he chooses, whether it's front to back, back to front, right to left, left to right. So we're doing 4,000 grafts to restore your hairline, zone 1, zone 2, okay? And I'm sure you've seen the videos.
I have.
So I'm glad that you found them helpful, and we'll get started with the shave at the moment of the donor. We'll keep the top long. All you have is a few seconds of injections on the side to numb the donor, and that's it. We've connected you to an IV to hydrate. So like I mentioned, anytime you have to get up to use the restroom, just give us a few minutes notice, okay? So we're gonna start the shave at the moment.
Easy.
Bring your chin forward a bit. All right, Ben, what I'm doing next is I'm outlining your donor, okay? We're gonna avoid certain areas which are thinner. We're gonna go into the denser sections. Perfect. Thank you. Does this feel surreal?
Not really, to be honest. Just
Most patients say, I've watched you for years and I can't believe I'm finally in the chair.
Oh, really? No, I'm more of a person that lives in the moment.
Yeah.
When I go and decide on something, and that day I'll start thinking about it and going through the emotions, but not till then.
Maybe tonight at the end.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. It's the outcome I'm always zoned in on.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
We have a marker. All right, thank you. Beautiful. Your donor region does look awesome, Ben.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, Ben, you can stop. Alright, Ben, we're almost done with shaving of the donor. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to do a little grid, okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Bring your chin down a tad. Alright, let me have a marker, please. There we go, we're outlining the donor. Your donor looks amazing. I wish everyone had this type of donor pen. Some are more limited, others have, such as you, really nice donor.
Well, my next thinking that's in my head that I wasn't going to say it out loud is, don't fuck it up.
No. not here. You'd be surprised, Ben, the amount of repairs we get.
I can imagine.
From clients who flew out of state, out of country to have it done, and I had one actually yesterday. The most unnatural looking outcome. So if you like what you see from our Instagram page, that's what you should be getting.
Awesome.
By the way, your pattern of hair loss reminds me a lot of Nolan's.
Yeah.
And your hair texture as well. All right. Let's count the number of grafts. Let's count the number of squares and divide that by the number of grafts we need, and we'll come up with a good idea of how many we have to extract in each square. So let's see. All right, let's do 29 divided by 4,000. All right. All right, Ben, you're gonna feel something cold. This is a disinfectant, okay? Here we go. This cleanses donor. Bring your chin down a tad for me. Beautiful. So Ben has a long flight back home. So we always recommend clients who are traveling out of state, out of the country, to either stay 1 week in California if their flight time is more than 6 hours, or they could leave the very next day if it's 6 hours or less. So back home would be, you said 15 hours to Australia? All right, so we definitely want you to stay for at least 7 days, just because of the cabin pressure can dry your grafts out, okay?
Yeah.
All right, that's how the dry goes. Thank you, thank you. And what I'm gonna do next, Ben, is I'm going to do the numbing, okay? You're gonna feel a few seconds of pokes on this right temple, the upper portion, the left, and you're done. And we'll get you in position.
Yeah.
We'll get started. All right, fresh gloves. All right, Ben, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna start the numbing process, okay? And you're gonna feel a little vibration device to distract. Here we go.
Yeah.
Quick poke, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Little sensitive. Anytime you need a break, please let me know. Almost done. Bring your chin down a tad. Beautiful. You did it. Good job. This is the worst part. We're going to do the upper portion. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're doing amazing. Almost done. So, Ben, if you do feel like your heart will start beating a little bit stronger, it's not you. It's the adrenaline that's in the medication, okay?
Yeah, understood.
It's so you don't bleed during the procedure as much. It controls the bleeding.
Very little pain.
Left side, here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is the worst part, especially the temples. Gets better at the end. You did it, good job. Upper portion, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. You did it. All done. Good job. You survived.
Voila.
You made it.
Piece of cake. Really is.
All right. Bring your chin down a tad. All right. Let me have a marker. I'm going to outline the donor one more time. And just wipe them off. How long have you been wanting to get the procedure done? Bring your chin down a tad.
I would say 7, 8 years.
7, 8 years?
Yeah.
Is that when you found out about us?
Yeah, well, I started noticing it at quite a rapid pace, and I lost a lot of it and then you kind of look at options and you dwell on them. You delve deeper into it. You look at different surgeons, the outcomes, the costs. Is it worth it? Do those drug
At
treatments
one point,
work?
we were looking into going to Australia,
Yeah, really?
but the licensing was very tedious procedure,
Right.
steps. And then we said, you know what, let's consider New York. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
All right. You did awesome.
Thanks.
Ben, everything's going super duper amazing. We should be about 75% done with this phase, okay? You're doing good?
Yeah.
Any pain?
No, nothing.
Perfect.
Just in that middle bit you did earlier, maybe it's a little bit more thin the skin or something, isn't it?
What's the pain scale? 1,
Oh,
0, 10 being the
0.
0. Good. How you doing, Ben?
Yeah, fine.
We're almost done, okay? We're 90% done.
Alright.
Just extracting your grafts.
Uh-huh.
They're coming out really nicely, very easily.
Yeah.
You have over 50% triples.
Okay.
This is a nice triple right here. You have just a little bit more bleeding than most clients,
Uh-huh.
but we're taking our time.
Cheers.
Has anyone said that to you before when you go to a dentist or anything?
Not particularly.
No?
what's an average triple rate?
Ben, you did amazing.
Thank you.
We got our number. We got slightly over the 4,000. Let's take a look at the chart, if you don't mind, Ian. Thank you. So Ben, we were aiming for 4,000. We ended up with 4,123, so slightly over our plan. The good news is 60% of that number have at least 3 to 4 hairs or more.
Okay.
Okay, so that alone is over 10,000 hairs just alone with your triples. Then you have doubles of 28%. That alone is another 2,500 or so. Then you only have 495 singles, which equals to 12%. That's barely enough for the hairline. Hairline uses anywhere from 400 to 450 singles. So we'll have about 45 extra. We'll push it somewhere in the back and give you the heavier ones behind the hairline to give you the most fullness. Okay. These are awesome numbers. In about 6 months' time, you should get a really cool looking hairline, an amazing looking density.
Excellent.
Okay. You actually have a pattern of loss, and the shape of your scalp reminds us of our previous client, Nolan. So you very much similar features along with the facial structure and the scalp. So I have a feeling it's going to be something similar to what he had received. But forward in the design and keep us posted in 6 months' time.
I will, definitely.
All right, Ben, I'm going to disinfect the scalp, okay? And by the way, your donor region is not going to look any different than once everything grows out.
Excellent.
Yeah. You have super duper solid donor. In the future, if you ever need to restore the back, since you are restoring the first half, that'll be with you forever. But in case if you ever decide to restore zone 3, zone 4, if that ever falls out, don't worry, you have plenty of donor for that, okay?
Excellent.
All right, just disinfecting the top. We have one more, please. And then we're gonna do some options for the design for you.
Yep.
Okay. This is disinfecting and cleaning your skin.
Natural and dense. That's the outcome everyone wants, eh?
You should have seen a patient that came here yesterday from Turkey. Oh my goodness.
Already.
Yeah.
Hair mills, isn't that the quote they use?
It was down to the eyebrows basically, and then a straight line with the sharp temples. Looked the most unnatural looking hairline. You could spot that. Not a mile away, but from the moon. Alright, so we want something that's natural, not too aggressive. We have to keep an eye for the future, okay?
Yeah.
As the older you get, this is gonna be with you forever, so it has to always be age appropriate. Alright. We're gonna do a few options. I'm gonna take a few measurements.
Yep.
And once I get a hairline that I like, I will hand you the mirror and share your thoughts, my thoughts with you. All right, turn slightly this way. Turn up a bit, close the eyes. All right. Measure the distance from chin to eyebrow. 15. Ideal location for a hairline technically can be at 7.5, which in my opinion I think might be a little bit too low. Raise the eyebrows for me just a tad and relax it. All right. So let's have the mirror. So Ben, if you take a look at this mirror, you're gonna see your distance from your chin to your eyebrow. Do you see how that's 15?
Yep.
So that tells me this is 7.5, this is 7.5, together I have 15.
Yep.
Ideally, the perfect location to place a hairline to break the face into an equal balance will be where? From the eyebrows up at 7.5. So if I were to put this here, this is where, that's 7, that's 8. I'm not sure if you're able to see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7.5 technically should be right around that line. So now you have equal proportions, and lift up your eyebrows for me. And you get to see that's exactly where your old hairline used to be. Maybe a slight widow's peak here that you must have had.
Yeah, well here, no?
So these are the little stragglers you have, almost a widow's peak.
Yeah.
But you've never had a hairline that's that low, for example.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, I'll grab that mirror from you. Let's have some fun. Come up with some options for design. This way. Chin up a bit, raise the eyebrows, and relax it. I actually liked how this one turned out. I'll give you a mirror and I'll show you. Raise the eyebrows. Perfect. You can relax it. You can relax it. Beautiful. And now let's do something on this side. Take towards me back. Chin up a bit. Okay, perfect. Close the eyes. Bring your chin down a tad. Down. All right, let's give you some options, okay? All right. So let's give a mirror again. So the placement is that 7.5 that we talked about earlier. But your right side and your left side are somewhat slightly different. This is more conservative, shows a little bit more of the temples and the forehead. The right side is a little bit more on the more youthful, aggressive side, which is straighter. Which side do you like more? This is going to be safer as you get older.
Yeah, my left side is usually the one that, in quotes, your good side. Or you go for pictures, so you pick the right side.
So this side and this side, they're very similar. More aggressive, more conservative. Future-wise would be your left side. In the moment would be the right side. I personally like the left.
Yeah.
Which one do you think? Or you could tell me you don't like either one of them.
No, I like, as in you like this side.
I like this side. I like this one because it's the more youthful one. This one is going to be the more safer option as you get older.
I think this one.
Sure, let's go with that one. Perfect. So what I'll do is I'll lower that left side just a tad, okay?
Because I have enough follicles to cover that area, right?
Definitely,
And density, it's not going to look natural, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right, Ben. We are done with the design, okay? You had picked the right side, so what we did is we changed the left to go match more with the right without making it look too identical. Let's give Ben the mirror. So if you look at this, this gives you equal proportions. So now the attention goes to the center of the face, which is the eyes and the cheekbones, okay? So once all of this grows out, in about 6 months, you're about halfway, year and a half for full results, the attention is really, and the highlight really is going to be the middle of the face and your eyes, for example. Right now, because your hairline's recessed too high, the attention goes more on the forehead. Okay, so we measured the distance from chin to eyebrow, it was 15. We wanted to take half of that, which is 7.5, and give you a hairline from the eyebrow up at 7.5. So you have 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. Now that we picked the hairline, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the zones, okay? And we're gonna go over this design with a permanent surgical marker, and then we'll work on the third phase. So basically, Ben, The procedure itself has
Yep.
4 phases.
Uh-huh.
You're halfway done.
Excellent.
We did the extraction, we did the design, now it's
Yep.
the incisions. Incisions will take about an hour and 45 minutes, then
Okay.
you'll have lunch, okay?
Excellent. It's been painless and the team have been great so far. That's why you pay the big bucks.
Alright. But to be honest with you, like, our prices are much more approachable than a lot of the other clinics here in LA.
No, yeah, I know, I've seen them.
Yeah. Some charge $8, $13, $7 a
Yeah,
gram.
way more.
Or way less than that.
I was probably thinking compared to the $1 hair mills in Turkey.
Oh yeah, no. But what happens, Ben, is really funny, because I always consult with clients and tell them, you know, cheaper isn't always better, and they think we're expensive. 6 months doesn't go by, they want to pay more just to have it fixed and repaired, and they should have done it right the first time.
Yeah.
So there's a saying that goes, there's nothing as expensive as cheap. Initially it sounds great, but then they want to fix it, and sometimes we can't even help because of the scar tissue or the donors that leave it.
Yeah.
Brand new hairline.
Mhm.
I'm going to place the softeners in front of the line. We're going to do all of this right side, all of that left side, and this is zone 2, which is the following 5, okay? Once I shave all of this and I throw my loops on, earlier you mentioned if you had any thinning back here to do a small touch-up, I'd
Yep.
be more than happy to do that, okay?
Mhm.
Do you like what you see?
Yes, I do. It's
Awesome.
great.
I'm going to take some pictures, and we're going to shave the rest of the hairs that you have on top,
Yeah.
okay?
Great.
Awesome. All right, Ben. Have you had your head shaved before?
No, not in years.
No. All right. We're going to shave the top of the scalp.
Yep.
And then what we're going to do is we are going to outline the pencil with a marker, okay? Have you seen yourself?
I used to have a shaved head,
Yeah.
on like a 1 all over or 2, let's say,
Oh.
when I was in my teens.
Well, some people can pull it off.
I think it actually looked okay.
Hey, if you want to change your mind, let me know. I'm sure there's a lot of patients that would want to donate.
I know.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I always have the option anyway. I always have the option to shave my head.
Exactly. Bring towards me. You're doing amazing, Ben.
Great.
Alright, that's how it goes. Turn slightly towards me. By the way, I was mentioning Ben earlier that he was just a little bit more bleeder than average, so we had to slow down for his procedure. Hopefully not too much bleeding on this next phase, which is the incisions. But if it is, it's okay, we'll just take our time. And this is why, Ben, everyone asks how long is the procedure?
Yep.
And everyone's different depending on, do they bleed, do they not bleed, is it scar tissue, and
Yep.
so on and so forth. So you might just be with us an extra hour or 2 today just for that reason.
Yeah. Fine. The quality and the outcome that you need, eh?
As long as you have no appointments later today,
No, I sure don't.
we'd like to have you the whole day.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Shave is done. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outline the pencil, okay, with a surgical marker. Don't move,
Yeah.
don't shake the legs, don't raise the eyebrows, no gestures for this moment, okay? How's How's it been for you so far?
Straightforward.
Pretty identical to what you've seen online with our videos?
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are kind of informative because you're not left in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of patients don't really know what they're getting and so on and so forth. Is it painful? Am I awake? Am I asleep? These are made to be helpful in education. Eyes. All right, let's put some final touches. Turn towards me. All right, Ben, I think this design looks absolutely fabulous. Okay, it's gonna look great. What I'm gonna do next is I am going to place the softeners in front of the hairline to make the hairline look jagged, irregular, okay? So without having a specific pattern or design to it. And we'll give you a mild widow's peak in the center. Turn slightly this way. That looks awesome. So these are all going to be single hairs to look natural. And we want to place as much density as we can behind them. It's jagged, it's irregular, right and the left look similar. They're not identical. This is what's going to give you the most natural looking outcomes, okay? We're going to do all of this right side of zone 1. We're going to do all of this left side of zone 1. Then we're going to do zone 2, which is the following 5 centimeter, which ends right here, Ben. We're going to do this right side, left side. Anything extra, we could definitely reinforce the back.
Awesome.
And we're also doing 1 kit of PRP for you.
Excellent.
All right. I'm going to take some pictures. All right, Ben. We love it. Awesome.
Love it.
Give it the biggest smile. Give us the Zoolander look. Come on, the blue steel. Show us the cheekbones. There you go. Love it.
There you go.
Bring your chin down the tab. Hey, in 6 months' time, you might get a modeling career. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Contract.
I'll be sure to drop your name if I do.
Look up, look up, look up. Perfect. You can look at the camera. Feel free. Smile. All right, perfect. Now look down as much as you can. All right, Ben, we're gonna work on the third phase out of the 4. You see how quick time went by? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have to numb the top. And the way that's done is 2 quick pokes on the right eyebrow, 2 quick pokes on the left eyebrow. This is the most sensitive portion for this phase. This will numb 75%, 80% of the scalp. So by the time you think to yourself, wow, that hurts, it's painful, it's already done, okay? You're gonna get half a second, half a second, half a second, half a second, supratrochlear and orbital nerves. We're gonna palpate, and you're also gonna feel a little vibration device. Chin up to the ceiling, close the eyes. You're gonna get a poke here and a poke here, okay? Here we go, don't move. 1, 2, and 3, the most sensitive portion. That's it. You see how fast that is? Don't move. 1, 2, 3. That's it, right side's done. This is the worst part, Ben. The worst part. Now we're gonna do the same here on the left side. Poke here, poke here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And here comes the second one, don't move. You did it. Good job. Good job. So I'm gonna go back, Ben, on this right side. It should be completely pain-free. Push the head back, look up to the ceiling. Here we go. Does that hurt much?
Tiny bit.
Not like the first ones, right?
No, not like the first ones.
Good. Same on this side right here. good job. Ben, you're gonna notice that the forehead feels super heavy, super numb.
Yeah.
Okay. Some patients say even the tip of the nose feels numb.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is all normal. I'm just gonna give you a few minutes. I want this numbing to work its way up.
Okay.
Okay. So just close the eyes, relax, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. You wiped my eyes though, yeah. There was some, yeah.
Tears of happiness. Here we go, quick poke. All right, Ben, most of this you're not gonna feel, okay? Here we go. Because we did the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Now, the corners here are gonna sting a little bit. You have 2 seconds. That's it, you did it, all done. If you can tolerate the same on the left, you are all set, my friend. All right. Now let's do this left side. Chin up to the ceiling. Here we go. Most of this should be pain-free here. Any pain here?
No.
Good. The corners are gonna sting a little bit.
Yeah.
Last spot. Here we go. Last one. You did it, my friend. You survived.
Good.
No more pain, no more discomfort the entire day, okay?
Good. 2 out of 10 pain level. Easy.
2 out of 10. Did you guys hear that? All right, chin up to the ceiling. Perfect. Forehead's gonna feel very frozen and numb. That's normal. Just gonna add you a little bit more numbing. You're doing amazing, Ben. Super duper. I have a feeling I say that a lot. I have to change my lingo.
Sorry. You're multitasking.
I know. Hopefully not too much bleeding as during the extraction. So Ben was a little bit of a bleeder. I think he partied the night before.
I did not.
I'm joking, he did not.
10 days ago was the last time I had
10 days
alcohol.
ago?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
I think I'm just a bleeder in general.
You're just a bleeder. You mentioned earlier when you get a cut, you bleed
Yeah,
more
I do.
than.
I bleed a lot.
Alrighty. Alright. Any discomfort at any point, please let me know. We're gonna get started, okay, Ben?
Yeah.
You should not feel a thing. Here we go. Pain level?
Again, 0.
Good.
Moment.
That's how it's gonna be for the entire day, okay?
Good.
And what we'll do tomorrow is we'll do a follow-up on your day 1 as well.
Yeah.
See how you healed and how you slept and so on and so forth.
Are you doing incisions now or what?
Correct. This is where we typically, if a client has existing hairs, we follow their natural patterns and angles. If they don't, we recreate them. So for you, we have to recreate. This side.
Like I mentioned for the singles and softeners, can you make sure there's enough there?
Absolutely. I will put some extra singles for you, softeners.
please.
Make it extra soft. All right, Ben, how was lunch?
It's yummy.
It was
good.
good?
Yeah.
Good, good. So, technically, you're 75% done,
Mhm.
okay? So, we did the extraction, we did the design, we did
Yep.
the incisions. This is the last phase where you basically watch a movie and the procedure gets done.
You should not feel any pain or discomfort. A few hours, and next thing you know, you'll be done.
Great.
Okay, sounds good?
Sounds awesome.
You haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, not yet. I'm excited.
Here you go. Here's a mirror. Remember, what you see now
Yep.
is not the final product.
Okay.
Okay? Hairline will drop significantly, and there's always more swelling on the right side compared to the left. Okay? So right now, when you see the right side's higher compared to the left,
Yep.
don't get scared, it's normal.
Okay.
Next few days, it'll drop, okay? Here we go. What do you think?
Wow. That's amazing.
You see all this lumpiness right here?
Uh-huh.
This is fluid. That's
Okay.
gonna come down and it's gonna drop just like that. It's gonna make it look nice and compact.
Yeah.
Slight widow's peak. Hairline's irregular. Right side, left side are similar but not identical.
Awesome. Can't wait.
And we got coverage all the way to parts of zone 3. Early start of zone 3.
Yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
gonna look amazing. 88% doubles and triples on top. Okay, you're gonna look amazing.
Fantastic. Can't wait to see the
Okay.
final outcome.
Awesome.
Thank
A
you.
few more hours and you'll be done.
Okay, great.
All right, Ben. We're gonna give the instructions, okay, for the distribution. Let's take a look. 24, 11. Wow, that's amazing. So basically, we're gonna have all of these to be triples, and then there's also gonna be enough room to go as far back. And then these are just gonna be basically 2s and 1s. Let's mix them. So the hairline itself is gonna chew 90% of all the singles. We're gonna have about 40 singles left. We wanna mix them with the doubles in the back, and we wanna do triples to give the most amount of density for the front. So singles for the hairline to look natural, triples up to that line, going a little bit further back, and doubles and singles behind it. And in about 6 months' time, Ben, you're gonna look amazing. And oh, by the way, we're gonna do PRP as well for you right now.
Thank you.
So it's already, while you were having lunch, it was spinning.
Yeah.
And then I'll just come in while the team implants and I'll inject it to the scalp. You should not feel a thing.
Brilliant. Awesome team, super vigilant, fantastic, welcoming.
All right, Ben, we're gonna do the PRP injections, okay? You should not feel a thing. Here we
So
go.
I have to go one. I guess the benefit is I'm on fire. I don't have to see a lot of the dickheads I see.
This is gonna help with healing. You'll be surprised how by tomorrow you're gonna be 50 to 75% healed, especially the donor. There we go.
That's what I like to hear.
Why don't you remove these? They need to be just looking for the whole
I'm not someone who could sit on the beach all day or play golf. I've always fought for winning at whatever I did.
Good job.
Realizing what motivates me and what excites me.
Good.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lawrence Stroll, and I'm the executive chairman.
I'm a car.
Can these pictures be looking at Sheila? Well, then you have to think of something that turns you on that isn't Sheila.
You mean think about it in that context?
Yes, Louis, that's what I mean.
Have you done that before? Of course I have. What do you use?
No, I'll tell you.
Harvey, please.
All right. You want the truth? Sometimes I think about tomatoes.
Really?
If you think about it, they're the most central fruit.
I think we're a mission.
I am opening my soul to you here. Don't criticize me.
I'm sorry, you're right. Thank you. Harvey.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, tomatoes. Holy shit. I thought of that.
want to tell me what that was all about?
No, because I'm guessing you listened to the entire conversation, which means you know what it's about.
In that case, what I really want to know is it true about the twins?
I think we both know it's not. Just like we both know it's really strawberries and cream. What? Too soon?
No, but this is an office, and someone could overhear and misunderstand. That was 13 years ago.
Really? Because it feels like 12 and a half to me.
You're an idiot.
No, Louis is an idiot because he believed I think about tomatoes.
And if she thinks that it is understood, we shouldn't mock that he's to do.
All right, Ben. We just finished your procedure. How was it?
It was easy.
It was easy. Bring your
Easy.
chin up a bit. Chin up. I'm gonna do a quick wipe. Wash.
Relatively easy, pain-free completely. I mean, the team are so great, highly vigilant. It was long. I did 4,200 grafts, but that was helped by just TV non-stop all day and good banter with the team.
You're gonna get amazing coverage in about 6 months' time, Ben. Okay. This looks super duper amazing. I'll give you the mirror. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
No.
I feel like everything I say is just a repeat of every video. I have to change my comments a little bit, right?
The dialogue.
My dialogue, my monologue, my dialogue. All right. Let's fix the chair up.
Probably get a fright looking at the mirror as well. In a good and a bad way, with the sweating.
So Ben, remember, what
Yeah.
you see now is still swollen, okay?
Uh-huh.
Keep the body back. Yep, perfect. You could lean back, no
Yeah.
problem. You could lean back if you want to. Sit up. Here's a mirror. Like I said, it's swollen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All of that is gonna be all hair.
It's amazing.
Bring your chin down a bit. Perfect. Let's take a look. That looks so good. Wait till the swelling comes down.
Yeah.
That hairline's gonna come down to here.
To there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see where the swelling is.
Yep.
Right there, yeah.
It's lumpy.
Yeah, that's perfect there.
Bumpy. But I'm super happy for you. Everything you need for a natural looking hairline, Ben, you have. Okay. Hairline is jagged, it's irregular, it's not perfectly flat. Right and the left look similar, they're not identical. Give it 3 to 5 days, swelling's gonna come down the face, hairline's gonna drop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
You
Thank
like
you.
it? You
Love
approve?
it.
Alrighty.
Absolutely love it. Thank
This
you.
is where I go. Do you like it or do you love it?
Absolutely love it.
Absolutely love it. Awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Ben, for
Thank
coming
you.
all the way from Australia. Bye, guys. All right, Ben. Ben's back, guys. It's been less than 24 hours. He's come back for his day 1 post-op wash. If you guys can take a look, he's already healed more than 50% just overnight. That's the top. That's how the top looks. Nice and dense and full. That's 4,200 grafts. Irregular hairline, still swollen, but the swelling is going to come down the next few days. But if you also take a look at the donor region, how the donor region also has closed up, healed up. All of that within the next few days will be completely disappeared, where the existing hairs around it will grow and cover any of the extraction sites. So Ben, super happy for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Any questions you have for us?
No, I mean, you've answered everything. Everybody's been so diligent and
Amazing.
kind, and
Amazing.
I mean, it looks amazing. And I'll get the outcome in 6 months, and you
6
can see the
months.
pictures. So
Absolutely. So guys, we get a lot of comments saying, when's Ben's photos? Well, we just had the procedure done yesterday, so it will take at least 4 to 6 months to start seeing results. So we'll post it on our Instagram page, on our Facebook page, and
Yeah.
online. but you look amazing. The swelling you have will come down next 3 to 5 days, and your hairline will settle in about 5 days or so. Okay, but otherwise, travel safely back home to Australia. Thank you for coming to us. And
Thank you.
any questions, we're always here for you.
Cheers.
Okay?
Thank you.
You look awesome.
Awesome.